Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Mama D Tarot, and I am Mama D. I hope you're doing well. Pardon me. So, this reading, we're going to start out with the sacred forest. And then to clarify, I am going to use the dreams of Gaia. And then we'll see from there, okay? But those two decks are what I was led. So thank you all for joining. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate all of you. Let's get a message. The sacred, thank you. Guardians of the land, protection, knowledge, keeper of knowledge, prosperity, 21, protection, 2, 1, and another 1. Guardians of the land, protection. You are safe. These words seem to emerge from the land and radiate from the trees to echo in your soul. You hear these words again and again. The sacred guardians of the land are whispering to you, you are safe. You know that you're protected and cared for. You can feel tendrils of their loving energy wrap around you and embrace you. Their unleashed power cocoons you in safety. You are enough just as you are. No matter what has happened or occurred in the past, the truth is that you are absolutely and unconditionally enough as you are. You are loved. You're cherished. Do not be concerned about outside forces and the judgments and expectations of others. You're protected in your own energy field. This card can appear when you need to take steps to protect your energy. Amethyst. Psychic protection. Amethyst. You must be responsible for your own well-being. Envision a protective shield around you, around your home. Spend time with people and in situations that uplift your energy rather than draining it. You are safe and surrounded by a protective shield. You're not alone. Your life is guided and protected by higher forces. Within this, you can soar to greater heights. Here's for soaring to greater heights, rising above. I'm seeing the 6 of swords, right? The great stag spirit for me is to also, as an individual, it represents the divine for me, as do some other animals in particular, but guardian of the forest. What is the message? Three of water. The 3 of water. We got this card the other day in another reading, not so long ago, actually. Maybe it was in a personal read I did for somebody. I don't know. I remember this card. All right. satisfaction, pleasure, joy, hopefulness, anticipation, attachment, expectations. The Three of Water represents satisfaction and indicates that you have come to a time that you need to rejoice in your life at your success. She stands tall and confident, with arms raised in victorious celebration. Six of Wands. She has invested greatly in her creative endeavors and is well satisfied with her progress and accomplishments so far. She is positive and hopeful that her success will continue, and so she turns to greet the future with anticipation and with excitement. This card is a positive affirmation, and it symbolizes the joyous potential for a very rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back. Be proud of what you have accomplished. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with a heart full of hope and a smile upon your lips. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration, and you remember them. Being present, being mindful, being in the moment, allowing the universe and you as well to have compassion and acknowledge everything that you've been through in your life. Take joy in those things that you have overcome, right? There was a point in a time in my life when I focused on the negatives and not the positives, and I want to guarantee one thing. It didn't get me nowhere. I've learned now to make peace with my past. I accept every part of my journey. I want you all to do the same. Enjoy every part of your journey. And please don't compare yourself or your journey to anyone else's. It's individualized for you. You're in competition with no one but yourself. I say it all the time to my clients. You're in competition with nobody but yourself. Just be the best version that you can be of yourself today. That's all. Just be the best possible version of yourself. And you know what? If that is in bed, taking a break, taking a time out, and not being like this, then so be it. Go camping. Go swimming. Get out in nature. Go do things that's going to uplift your spirit. Go do things that's going to uplift your soul. It's spring here. I was fixing to say, if these are the same cards about from the other day, but it's not. I'm going to go with however it was that I laid them down. Everything happens on purpose, with purpose. I don't question it. I'm just going to go with it. 9. Illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment, strength, courage, fear, and ignorance. The first thing to be born in the darkness of the void was light. The 9 of Water represents a need to embrace an open heart and allow the light of love to transform and heal your emotional pain. Turn it into knowledge that sets you free. Your past experiences, good and bad, leave an emotional imprint. Remember, joy and love can inspire a sense of well-being. A happy memory creates a feeling within that curves the lips and makes us smile or laugh, while a bad memory can cause tears and open old wounds we thought were healed and forgotten a long time ago. And if our mind was a blank, in which we could choose what memories we save, the majority would save only the memories that makes them smile, while discarding those that make you cry. There would be so many happy, smiling people in the world, but unfortunately, we have no choice. But what we do have is the choice to recognize our emotional triggers so the bad memories or those laden with weighty emotions have less of an influence upon us. By shining a light on the source of emotional pain and then accepting that the moment that caused it, it's over. It can't be changed or undone. We take the first step to freeing ourselves from emotional hooks that binds us to the past. Recognize how we feel and react when recalling that moment or experiencing it is the next step towards emotional awareness. Finally, in being mindful and learning not to react when an emotional trigger is squeezed, we can reach emotional enlightenment, a state where we are no longer shackled. Eventually, there comes a time when we no longer have to be mindful because the memory, it no longer has any influence or power. The hurt has healed and we have transcended. I love that. It's just going right along with what I was channeling. I'm enjoying this little more of a laid back read. Sometimes, I enjoy just reading excerpts that the universe has given to me. It allows for me to also receive. Illusions, reality, separation, self-sabotage, conditioning, and healing. This represents a conflict between what's real and what's believed. It addresses a need for honesty and the courage to let go of a self-deception that might be being used in order to hide and protect from a painful reality. This painful reality may be one that we choose to deny, but even so, its influence can still create dissonance in our lives and work in a corrosive manner that gives us rise to conflicted thoughts, a desire to avoid, procrastinate, and eventual self-sabotage of our creative endeavors. It can also manifest in a desire to withdraw and separate ourselves from those who love us. Despite everything, we try to put on a brave face. We continue to smile, but sometimes that is a mask. Drop the mask. I want you to show your true self, wounds and all. You're not alone, and you are loved. So understand the advice and constructive criticisms that others offer. It's not meant to limit and wound, but to help you to heal and to grow. I feel as if someone definitely has been triggered AF. I want you to remind everyone, triggers are there for healing. It's not for running away from. I learned along my journey when I got triggered that I needed to take a look at whatever it was that was causing me discomfort. I've often shared that I am in recovery from substances. Second time, almost 7 years now, by the way. But one of the first things that I recognized that I did not do the first go around in my recovery is I was just not using substances, right? I wasn't working my program. I wasn't working recovery. I wasn't going to therapy. I wasn't working and finding now what I know is spirituality. For me, spirituality is therapy. I'm going to end it on that.